What's up, guys? Welcome back to That's So Dev. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, I appreciate you. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel because that's going to keep the videos coming and it lets me know that you're actually kind of watching. So, Nation, we have something to get into today. Look, I was ready to hop up in my bed after a long day, had a good meeting with my sister Mary. I was ready to chill and be married. I was ready to relax. But I hop on Twitter for whatever reason. Oh, shout out to Sonic Hard Seltzer. Sponsor me, bitch. Y'all, I got on Twitter and I was just scrolling and I'm seeing tweet after tweet after tweet, seeing people just defending Normani down, and I'm like, hold up. Because it happened immediately when she made that tweet yesterday defending herself. I didn't like that. I said, you know what? I have to get up. I have to make a video. I picked this right on up out of the laundry basket. Nice, cute, and clean. And I was like, you want to know what? I don't care if it's wrinkled, how it looks. It's time to make a video. It's time to make a video. Because y'all got me fucked up. Oh no! Y'all have me so effed up. It's wild. The hate that Normani gets for simply being herself, for just being, for breathing, you know? And I'm gonna get to the positive side in a second. We're gonna get there. This is a journey. This is a journey, right? And can we talk about what the root of the issue actually is? Because a lot of the times when you see people in Normani's mentions dragging her, it's probably a barb. It's probably a barb. So can we get to the root of what the actual issue is? Now, mind you, I am a barb. If we want to really test that theory, hello, I was probably most likely a barb before you. So, because y'all knew barbs. Why is it that because Normani has collabed all of a sudden with Cardi, y'all are now eating her up? There's no coincidence. There is no coincidence whatsoever. I promise you, there is none whatsoever. Why? Because it's funny, and I remember at the time, I screenshotted it. I probably still have it on my old phone. That little screenshot where immediately, where it was just rumored that Cardi was gonna be on a song, instantly somebody was like, Nicki, it's time to collab with Camila, because y'all know Normani and their history, even though they've resolved that, you know, I mean, they were just texting, like, they are friends. That was just a dig to try to get at her in a way. Even though none of these people that are dragging her for the things that they're dragging her for, they don't know context of any of it. Literally, any of it. People are like, you've been in this industry for a decade. Okay, baby, now let's add some context to that. For a decade, right? So she had been in the girl group for what was it? 6, 7 years before a hiatus? Was it about 7 years before the hiatus? Yeah. So, yeah, 7 of those years being in an abusive relationship with pretty much everybody that they were handled by in the industry. I mean, go watch my Fifth Harmony video, what they've been through, you know, the abuse. And it's amazing to me because, mind you, there are 3 other girls that are in the same position as Normani. Coming out of a girl group, having to unpeel layers of trauma, having to find themselves and really find what their sound is, really kind of dip their toes in some things and experiment and grow as an artist. Genuinely, they've needed time for that. But people instantly think that whenever you come out of a girl group, you need to be ready to go. Stop looking for Beyonce in people. Stop looking for Beyonce in people or any other people like the Supremes or whatever, how people have left girl groups and instantly went into album eras. Yes, Camila did that, but let's just be honest. That first album was not retained as well as it could have been. Well, Camila's just coming to the point to where she's really, truly, seemingly have found herself in her music, right? She's really, really deep in her culture right now. as obviously you're seeing the rest of the Fifth Harmony girls, not ironically, really starting to find deep parts of themselves. Each one of these girls, they have faced so much in this group, and they've needed that time to really find who they are. I mean, genuinely and generally, but in this industry. They've had experiences even coming out of the group. It wasn't just all sunshines. Y'all are not adding context to what they had been through. Saying you've been in the industry for a decade. You are taking that totally out of context to try to make her look bad, so you have a valid reason for dragging her. Because you don't. Because you don't. So you have to make it look like it's bad. So people will what? Like your tweet? And what is that going to do? Is it paying your bills? Is it paying your bills? Because a lot of the people that go viral aren't getting their bills paid. People are really looking at impression. Are 500,000 people looking at your shit? Okay, people are looking at your stuff. We don't really care if they're liking or retweeting, because that's not necessarily going to transition to buying. We know that, right? Okay, just making sure. I had to make this video. I had to make this video because I just genuinely did not like the hate that she was getting. You know, people poke and poke and poke and poke like these people aren't human, and then when they clap back, they're the bad people. For what? For what? And like I said, why, Barbs? Why is it because she's collabed with Cardi B? Because, I mean, realistically, we started seeing heavy glimpses of it during the WAP video. I did for sure. But for sure when it was rumored that they were going to collab. I saw it instantly before it was even official. So I've literally watched it because me being a Barb heavily on Twitter and then me being Nation, I'm seeing how Barbs over time is just growing and festering because now we have some Barney gang a part of Nation. Because they've naturally gotten into friendship, which Cardi B and Normani met in 2017 Fifth Harmony before any of this. So I don't really know what to tell y'all. Like, there's nothing valid here for you to hate on her for. You're just hating on her because you want to, and honestly, at this point, it's starting to become a compliment. And I was tweeting about that. I was like, literally though, I was like, have we stopped and thought about this, Nation? Like, they genuinely cannot keep her name out their mouth, whether they love her or hate her. They can't. Like, they can't. No, genuinely, no matter what they say, they can't, because we see time and time and again, no matter what, you're in her comments, you are doing whatever pertaining to Normani. Like, why? If you genuinely don't like this person, why would you, like, if I don't like you, bitch, I'm not giving you the time of day. Like, let alone be in your comments or constantly bring you up or drag you. Like, that's what I don't understand. Why do y'all do that? And I don't think people really understand that there is a thin line between love and hate. Like, you kind of gotta sort of love somebody to really hate them, for real, if we gotta be honest. Like, and some people will openly be like, I don't care, whatever. And it's the people, and it is always the people who are hiding behind somebody else's picture. And that is no shade if that's your gig and that's what you're doing. Some people gotta do that for professional reasons. Somebody do, you know, to be comfortable. But like, I'm talking about the people who do that just to hate. Like, you created a whole profile just to be hateful. And I don't know anything more embarrassing than that. But I don't get it. I genuinely just don't get it. I'm trying to like think about like, why would you do that? But it just doesn't make sense. Even if you're talking about the situation where Nicki Minaj has unfollowed Normani, what do you know that Normani has done? What do you know that Nicki has done? Oh, we know nothing? So, I mean, Normani just unfollowed her back. Like, y'all got mad at Normani for unfollowing her back. Like, Nicki unfollowed her, and then Normani unfollowed back. First of all, it's not that big of a deal. People unfollow and follow each other all the time. Like, if you don't like people's content, then you're not gonna follow them, and that's just that. So I don't really know why this is a big issue, but why are y'all mad Normani unfollowed her back? Because you not Beyonce if you unfollow me, I'm unfollowing you back. Like, it's not that big of a deal. We can just move on with our lives. But like, y'all have honestly made it a point to continuously bring it up as if you're offended by that. Like, nobody's gonna kiss anybody's ass. I promise you that. Nobody. I mean, there's some out there. I mean, y'all apparently would. Because y'all kissing Miss Nicki Minaj's ass. And yes, I absolutely would. But the way y'all doing it, child, no. That is my queen. She paved the motherfucking way for the new girls today. And, you know, people like to discredit what she has done for the rap game. And this is why I haven't really been speaking on Nicki Minaj, really, this video, just the bars themselves, because Nicki is that bitch. I have nothing else to say, and I'm not saying any more about it. But it's funny to me, because often, not often, all the time, every day, you know, I hear how people are calling out how black women are treated in this industry, especially dark-skinned women, right? So, it's funny to me, because people will not let you forget what Kelly Rowland went through in this industry, right? So why would you treat another dark-skinned woman, and y'all do this all the time because y'all just did it to Justine Skye with the whole Selena Gomez, like, she was hacked. And even when she said she was hacked, like, why would she randomly go on Snapchat and she hasn't been on Snapchat in forever? And then y'all just attacked her. Like, y'all treat dark-skinned women so bad, but want to jump on the bandwagon about supporting black women in the industry to keep up an appearance. But you don't keep that energy. I don't know what else to say. But you're pretty fucking dope, just so you know. Hey! Come on, Normani. That was her part too. One of them anyway. In the song that she was pushed to the back, you know, during the portion of the decade that she was in the industry. I can't take y'all serious. Y'all have this mentality that you stan somebody of a high caliber. So you have like this high caliber in the stan world. Even though that doesn't translate. Unless you happen to be like Lil Nas X and turn your shit into a business, or YouTubers and things like that. Like, because there's a lot of creatives on Stan Twitter. Y'all just do not utilize that. Y'all would rather hate and be under people's comments. Anyway, that's the tea. That's the tea. There's potential there. Y'all just wasted. Like, the shit y'all be doing be going viral. Your fan cams and all that stuff, like, y'all be funny. Y'all be genuinely funny, but the issue is you just be so negative, and you think that that's gonna be funny. That's what people want to see. And look, because you get 1,000 likes on a hate tweet, that's just 1,000 other people that are wrong. Well, it is. It's honestly so embarrassing to me. I hate that this energy is. Let's talk about it. Some of this energy has been manifested through Zach, and with his videos. And I'm not gonna say that he had no truth to some of the things that he was saying. Not gonna say that, you know, because there was some truth to the things that he was saying. Girl, but he created space for people to hate on Normani. He was overly critical, especially of a dark-skinned woman in this industry, while he has given many light-skinned girls grace. I'm just saying, but even just in general, the overly critical comments of black women in general that come from him, it's just like you're creating this space for this energy to fester and become something bigger. You know? That video of Normani at, you know, when she did the NBA performance, which is still not deleted, it's still up on his channel. When she was going through that time, you know, when her mom really had her cancer come back, like, she was really struggling during that time. And I mean, we didn't know that, but we knew something was going on. And even to an extent, he knew what was going on, but he still made that video in the way that he did. And then turned around in his recent one and did the same thing. It's like If you don't have anything positive to say, then don't say it at all, because it's not what you say, it's really how you say it. I mean, sometimes it is what you say. But the way that he presents what he says, it's so harsh. It's not constructive. It's borderline bullying. And I think a lot of this energy, which these videos have been seen at this point by a combination of 1 million people, if you want to put the views together, really. Let's be real, an impressionable amount of people. In the way that he allowed that energy to fester, I don't like that. And I really used to be a fan of Zach Campbell, and then, seeing how he was with Nicki Minaj, right? And then, sure, how he's kind of come up out of that a little bit, right? He's also turned that energy on Normani, and it's also not kind of ironic how he's kind of, in their good graces a little bit right now. And, that has allowed the Normani energy to fester and really carry on and become bigger. And a total misuse of platform, and it's always going to be validated in, he really has the right to speak his mind, which he does, but how hard it is for dark-skinned women in this industry. And again, he will probably even reiterate Kelly Rowland. But why would you go ahead and do that? And I know you want to see her win, but you also have a platform. So I don't like to see this disrespect on Normani, which I have to give it up for impressive. Snaps and motherfucking claps. I have to, because the videos that they've been doing on Normani, while, saying the things that they really want to see from her, but also lifting her up and just showing genuine love and giving constructive criticism in a positive manner, they've been great. I love to see that, especially because I have thought that Impressive they've been a little bit shady. Let's be real, they have. So to see that and for them to really uplift dark-skinned women in this industry is very beautiful. But to not see that from Zach Campbell, a black gay man, seeing that as a black gay man, I can imagine how black women must feel about that. Normani unfollowed him, and he is literally still salty about that to this day. That's why he will act the way he acts in his videos now. Like, relax. If you want to be constructive, fine. There is a right way to do that. That wasn't it. And I don't expect, who can expect people to be perfect 100% of the time? Nobody. But this is a consistent issue. This is a consistent issue that happens over and over and over and over. Yikes. I mean, from somebody whose videos I used to watch, to get me through my day. Get on my platform now, and now I'm making videos for people to watch to get them through their day. And I'm really seeing it for what it is. I'm just totally being honest. Got love for the dude. I want to see him win. I want him to be successful. But I don't want him to bring down other people. He's starting to put himself in the spaces of these people. And I'm going to react to his video because I want to see what, not his video, his song, because I want to see what it's given. I'm going to give constructive criticism in a positive way. Girl, it blows my mind to see how many people feel comfortable disrespecting black women, and especially dark-skinned women. And not everybody has that intention, but the way that it's just been normalized. I can't speak on black woman experience because I'm obviously not one, but who the hell would I be if I didn't check the spaces where I should be checking them? Checking my own. Y'all want other black men to hold other black men accountable as well, and I'm gonna get on this video and I'm gonna do that. Because it doesn't seem like nobody else is. And I don't think that he's this horrible person. I don't think that. I do think that he is genuinely a good person, but doesn't really realize what he be saying or the weight of what he be saying. Or the spaces that he does. That's all it is. People have to grow. You have to give people the space to grow. You want that space. And that's the thing with people on Twitter, on Stan Twitter, and going after Normani and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. Just imagine if you were in the toxic situation that was epic. You can't even imagine because you weren't. I wasn't. I can't imagine. But the glimpses that we've seen, the information that we know, A lot of these people do not know that about Normani. They don't know what she has been through in that group. They don't know what she has been through in her solo career. And even we don't. So imagine just knowing what we know. Leave Normani alone. She does nothing. She minds her business. She creates music. Low key. She doesn't come on. I want Normani to win. I know that things right now in her career are not going the way that we want them to. And I am still patient to this day, despite how impatient I am right now. But we have to give her the time and the space that she needs. Who are we to tell her how much time she needs or when she needs to do something if she's not ready? There are things we need to be like, team, we on that ass like white on rice. Like, honestly, I do believe that's needed. I do believe that's needed. I really do. I really think the fan opinion matters, especially when the way that Normani has garnered fans is from Fifth Harmony. There was really like this genuine family type aspect where everybody genuinely came to a consensus, even though everybody wouldn't agree 100%, but everybody really came to a consensus and then did this together. That's what she kind of has. And when you have that, you should really capitalize that, because strategically, that's what's really gonna help you be successful. I'm just saying, like, and I know there's more to think about other than strategics, but your fans want to be strategic because they want to see you win. They want to calculate, how do we do this? How do we do this? What do we do to do this? All of that, you know? I want to see her be the best that she can be in every possible way. And I know it's going to happen. And there are a lot of things we can say we want right now, but I think more than anything, I think we just support Normani and we just really want to be included in whatever aspect that we can, rather than being in the dark about everything. Social media manager, that's needed. Again, I will say that a billion times. You know, there are things that need to be worked on. And I'm sure there are things that are coming that we have no idea that are coming, and there are things that we have no idea about that they're doing. I'm sure there are a billion things we don't know, but there are things that we do know. And I'm just excited for everything to come together for her. Her album's coming. I think I said everything I needed to say. And just leave Normani the hell alone. Leave Normani the hell alone! I'm out here. Peace.